What's up guys? Today at the Yes to Life show we make a very simple and delicious tofu recipe. Basically you just take the tofu, you marinate it in a really delicious sauce, then you put a little crust on it with sesame and organic cornstarch, and then you put them in the pan. On top of that you put some scallions that you also fry in the same sauce, which is super tasty and very simple to do. So let's get started. So start by getting the tofu out of the packet and place it on a kitchen towel. You can also use kitchen paper. Make sure it is wrapped from both sides and place a heavy object. I here use a bowl with water. You leave it for like 10 minutes. In the meantime, start to cut the ginger for the sauce. I chop it here, you can also cut it thinly. Next we're gonna chop the chili into like thin slices, and after that you gonna chop the garlic, get rid of the skin, and then also chop it very thinly. After you're ready, we're gonna mix it into the sauce. So for the sauce, we first use agave juice, 1 tablespoon, sesame oil, 2 tablespoons, and then you use soy sauce, 3 tablespoons. Press in the juice of a whole lemon in there and then add garlic and the rest. I added a little bit of water here to make it thicker, so the tofu, when we marinate it, has more space where it can be soaked. Now after like 10 minutes this tofu is more dry. We cut it into long stripes, and each stripe you cut into squares, and then you cut them diagonally into small triangles. So at the end you get like 16 triangles out of 1 tofu block. Now add all of the triangles in the marinade, make sure that they're all covered, and then you let them sit there for like 30 minutes. In the meantime you can start to chop the scallions into small pieces. Prepare the crust that we're gonna have later on the tofu triangles by adding cornstarch, 3 tablespoons, and sesame seeds, 5 tablespoons. After the 30 minutes of marinating it, you take each piece individually and you put it into the cornstarch crust until it is all covered up. Now add a tablespoon of coconut oil in a pan at medium heat, and then start to add each of the triangles in the pan until the whole pan is full. Now they take like 5 minutes per side. Once you see that they become slightly brown, you can turn them around. I also add here some of the remaining marinade to give them a little bit of extra flavor and boil them a little bit. Now I turn them around after like 5 minutes and they start to look amazing, and believe me, at this step it also smells amazing. So turn them around and leave them for another 5 minutes probably. It looks really nice by now, as you can see. After the tofu is out, add the rest of the marinade into the pan, bring it to boil, and then you add the scallions in there and let them simmer for like 2 minutes until they become the nice flavor of the marinade. I have prepared it here with a little bit of rice at the tofu triangles on top, as well as the scallions, and guys, this tastes amazing. Enjoy. Alright, so we got everything ready. As you can see, this is like 1 portion. I have another portion right here. I usually do serve it with rice. You can also serve it with soba noodles, for instance, which are like Asian noodles, or with salad, or whatever you like, right? But the base is this tofu with the sauce. So stay tuned for more recipes, subscribe to the channel, and see you next time, guys.